All right, time now is 3:11 p.m. on November 25th. 30 days left, 1 month left until I have to leave Hong Kong. And it's going to be a tumultuous and yeah, it's going to be stuff and things. So, yesterday at the very late night at around 2 a.m., okay, Miriam's texting me, and that's because yesterday at around 2 a.m., I asked Miriam when will she be free, and I don't want to ask it like I'm trying to push her or something, because again, it is only a couple years ago when uh, it was actually only last year in September when I invited someone for the first time for an activity, whether it be watching movies or eating lunch or dinner in a restaurant or simply hanging out. The first time I've invited someone to an activity, which is a benchmark in the history of my socialization. Um, I gotta reply to Miriam. All right, let's continue. So today's really cool because I woke up naturally at around 1, and I realized that I still do have Also, I had a nosebleed. I know. And I had a psychology homework that I haven't finished. So after eating a boiled egg, I immediately finished a little discussion posting. Afterwards, I had lunch, and then now I am kind of free. I don't have any reviews to do today. Consider it a bit of a rest, except I still have to upload 3 videos a day. Actually, two plus one stream because it's 30 days left, and I want to do a sort of a stream thing to talk about my last few days in Hong Kong and my rough plans for the future in the USA. But I also have a Minecraft video to do and a travel vlog to do, which is going to be really cool and fun. And then that's it, really. Don't have much else to talk about. And Miriam and I just talked a little bit. Miriam really, really wanted to go out at night and sort of adventure alone in the middle of the night, just watching people and stuff and things, which is a really cool idea. Reminds me a lot of like Wong Kar-wai films, but I don't know if I have a lot of time for that because again, December for me is going to be jam packed with, packing luggages, my final exams, equipajes. God, Spanish is getting into my head. But um, yeah. And also, I would like to have one final meal with Natalie. I hope I can hang out with Natalie more, but I don't think Natalie's that easy to get, let alone easy to date. I want a final meal with Leo and Pink, preferably an adventure, a couple of adventures perhaps. And yeah, there are still tons of people that I have to meet. I need to go to the bookstore to buy some books as souvenirs. God damn it. I want to have a final haircut at around mid-December, and on December 24th, of course, we all know that I'm gonna go out alone and do this final place thing, which is gonna be really nice. And yeah, that's all. And Miriam is discussing. So Miriam wants to go out at night, and I asked her where, and she said, "Oh well, Western District, Island West." And I'm like, "Ooh, Island West. That is close to the Central District." And since I still have a bunch of places in the Central District that I want to go to that I've never been to, like PMQ, Central Market, and Daigun, which are places that everybody in the world has been to except for me, so I want to go to those places. And she's like, "Yeah, sure, we can go there too, also, I guess." Alright. Time now is 11 p.m. on November 25th. 30 days left here, and I have made plans with a capital P. Yeah, a very chill day. I mean, aside from the psychology homework that I did a little bit earlier right after I woke up, I pretty much did nothing else. And yeah, I mean, I did a 1 hour and 9 minute long live stream where I just talk about going to the USA nonstop and everything about it. It's 1 hours of just plain talking, and it was really good actually. Like, I got a lot of points across, and yeah, wow, there's a lot to talk about, all the way from, my attitude, my mindset about this, the reasons why I have to go to the USA, how I'm going to prepare to go to the USA, how I'm going to spend my final 30 days here, as well as the rough plans for after I arrive at the USA. And all in all, this is very complicated, but I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible because I don't want to plan everything. If I plan everything, then there's nothing interesting about life if I plan everything. So I'm not going to plan everything. I went from like not being able to plan anything because I was just a kid to really planning everything, a la the 2018 Europe trip where I literally plan everything from which tourist attractions to go to how am I gonna get there? By bus, by train, by walking, whatever. And I just have a timetable for every single freaking day. And yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore for the USA. I'm not planning everything. I'm not planning anything. I'm just gonna freaking go. Yeah, that's all. Of course, I had the discussion with Miriam on which day are we all free. I'm always free, by the way, but for December it's gonna be super busy, so I have to pack everything, and I have to write down everything in a schedule. Um, and okay, actually, let's see what I got. So I just spent $108 buying a film movie ticket to drive my car so that I can watch it in Yaomade at night on December 10th. So it's set. I'm okay. So here's a quick rundown of everything that's gonna happen, right? December 4th, graduation ceremony. So whole day gone. No breathing room. December 5th, I have to have dinner with my dad's parents for the final time. December 10th, I'm gonna drive my car. December 13, math exam. 15, psychology exam. December 18, I start packing. 19, I have Spanish exam. And then 20, final haircut. And then 22, either 21 or 22, I'm going to go for a final family trip because A, it's meaningful because it's being with the family for the final time. B, I also want to go to Cheongzhou. So, yes. So, and also December 17th, I'm going to go somewhere with Miriam and Zara, but it's either to Central or to Dao. Hopefully, I can go to those places on separate days. I don't know. Team Sajo is probably in a solo trip. And I may have hiking with Leo. I don't know. I need to talk with him. So that's that. I want to go out tomorrow to watch a movie by my own. I don't know, man. I really don't know. And that's it. I don't know, and I really want to like hang out with Natalie. I know it's impossible to hang out with her 2 more times. 1 more time would be fine. Is all I ask, really. I mean, between September 6th and no wait, that was September 10th. Between September 10th of last year and August 6th of this year, it was 11 months of not seeing Natalie. So if I see Natalie 1 more time, it would still be at least half as short of a time period as those 11 months. So at least there's that. I'm not really taking this friendship thing seriously, huh? Yeah, that's all. I mean, if I run into Mary on December 4th, that's gonna make probably the best day of my life. And I'm not even joking. So it's all in the plans and all in the making. And yeah, I'm gonna edit a video now. That's all. Bye bye. Alright, time now is 11:44. Just a quick update. Again! So I went to the bathroom and I used the shower head, and guess what? Again, right hand, second finger, again. And it is then I realized that earlier, a couple weeks ago, when I suddenly had a cut here and I didn't know why and I thought it was just a random paper cut, I suddenly realized why. This means that it is the third time that my second finger on my right hand is damaged because of the fucking shower head at the same spot. I hurt the same spot 3 times a week. Are you fucking kidding me? My second wound was just healing. And it's finally good. And today I was actually quite relieved because I'm gonna go take a shower later, and my finger is gonna be okay because it's healed. So I'm not afraid of being hurt in my fingers anymore. But no, new cut. Right after the second one is finished, new cut. It's pathetic. And the reason why I keep hurting the same finger at the same spot is because I've been using the shower head for so many times that my exact posture and the exact way I grab it is always the same. So I always cut the same spot at the same moment. Every fucking 3 times already. 3 fucking times. I already put some magical oil on it. In my house, my entire apartment is out of band-aids, so I use this one, which is technically also a band-aid, but not really. I swear to God, this needs to heal in 2 days. I'm so fucking pissed at the shower head. And also, I'm not gonna fix the shower head. I know I have the power to. I can just fucking polish it. Okay? Polish the edges. But I'm not gonna, because I'm going to, the next time I use a shower head, I'm gonna be so fucking careful. My fingers are gonna be fucking flawless. Okay? God damn. The second wound just healed, and I'm getting my third one. Same spot. Same spot. So, wait, is that... I can't tell if that's a silverfish or just a piece of dust. I thought it was a silverfish. But now I think it may be not. I don't know. Alright, time now is 2:53 p.m. on November 26th. Yes, it's 26th. Yeah, so I had a really good sleep. Yeah, my God damn it. If I had used the shower head a little bit like more careful yesterday, I wouldn't have such a bad cut. Yeah, a good sleep does make a heavy difference. Anyways, I've decided to go out and watch a movie on my own today, which is something that I've never actually done before. So, yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna go back to the Broadway Cinematheque, which is the same cinema that I watched Parasite in, so brings back memories. And yeah, that's all really. Holy crap. I don't know. I spoke to Zara a little bit. So yesterday, late at night, at around 11 p.m., I asked Zara when will her final exams end, and Zara said around 6, at around 4 a.m. She was awake at 4 a.m. I mean, to be expected. She's in university now. And then afterwards, she right afterwards, I woke up. It's the next day already, and I was like 6, like December 6th. No, it's December 17th, 6 p.m. So wow, that's a while. So yeah, apparently she's taking a couple economic courses now because she wants to minor in finance. And that's that. So hopefully I'll be able to go for 2 more adventures, which is exactly how many adventures I want to go. So 2 more adventures with Zara Miriam, 2 adventures with Leo, and 1 solo, 1 with family. That's 6. I still have 6 places I want to go, right? So 6. That pretty much solves everything. I think it does. So I'm gonna go to Team Saja alone for a solo trip, and that's gonna be maybe early December. And yeah, that is all. That is all. I'm also gonna have to work it out with Leo. Hopefully, Leo's final exams end a little earlier. But yeah, that is all. So I'm not gonna do any YouTube video today. So yesterday I wanted to watch Pulp Fiction, except for Pulp Fiction is unexpectedly 2.5 hours long, and I didn't have time already. So I'm like, screw it, I'm not gonna watch it. So instead, I watched House of Cards, and I realized that I skipped an episode in House of Cards. I accidentally skipped an episode. So whoops. So I watched episode 7, but I actually watched episode 8 first before I watched 7. And when I was watching episode 8, I was already like, okay, something's weird. Like, was there a time jump? Did I miss something? But I still understood what's going on. It didn't completely, like, make no sense or anything. But yeah, that is all. Yesterday, right before I go to bed, I actually did the stuff to this microphone, and I messed up. I unscrewed it, and one of the screws just fell off, and I had to remove everything and find the screws again, and it was a mess, but I kind of fixed it, even though it's not actually complete intact, but it's whatever. So yeah, about this finger, fuck. The cut is way deeper than I thought, and normally a paper cut wouldn't have a scab like this. This is serious. This is just a regular cut. It's not even a paper cut. It's just that sharp. It's like a ninja knife. It's like a katana. But yeah. Yeah, nothing else to talk about. So I don't have any YouTube today. I'm gonna do a little college homework today, even though I don't have to. I actually don't have to. But I'm gonna do anyways because I have a lot of time. I'm gonna play Minecraft, and perhaps I'll do the Minecraft World Tour video. And other than that, it's good. We're good. And I'm gonna leave at around 4:15. So that is about an entire hour later. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so hey guys, what's up? It is November 25th, and I'm a little late, and I'm going to be doing something that I've never done before, and that is I'm going to watch a movie alone. And I didn't know this, but apparently online ticketing is unavailable 1 hour before the film starts. So I'm gonna have to rush there and buy a film ticket ASAP. Otherwise, all the seats will be taken, and I'm gonna be screwed because this is like the last showing of the film. So I'm running on a tight schedule. And I've never watched a film alone before in a cinema, so this is going to be interesting. Alright, I actually made it. Oh my god, French Dispatch. Alright, so I thought I wouldn't make it because I was already late and the seats are already taken, but at the very last couple of minutes I arrived, watched the movie, and it was pretty good. It's 7 p.m. right now. Time to go back home. This is art house cinema, and usually cinemas aren't like this, but in art house cinemas, they actually clap their hands after watching the movie. Good stuff. Good stuff. Also, This is the very famous Temple Street, which is a place that I'm gonna return a few days later, perhaps, hopefully, and see what I can find here. I don't know. I'm gonna go back home, expect a movie review tomorrow. Yay! Yay. Alright, time now is 11:01 p.m. on November 26th, and yeah, 29 days left. Yeah, I forgot. Have I done one of these videos this earlier today? I think I did. But anyways, yeah, so I left home. I thought the film starts at around 5:15. So I thought if I leave at 4, it would be a little bit too early. Maybe if I leave at 4:15, it will be fine. So I left at around 4:10. Better early than late, right? Well. There are two issues. First of all, the film apparently begins at 5, and second of all, for some reason, people are beginning to hoard the movie tickets. Like, originally there are a bunch of good seats, at around G row, H row, a bunch of good seats, good eye level. But the seats are started to be like taken. So, I was really worried. Like on my way there on the MTR, I kept on refreshing the page for the cinema, and it's like a seat is taken, another seat is taken, another seat is taken. Oh my god, am I even gonna make it? When I arrive there, are there still gonna be any seats left? Like, I was super worried. And after I exited the MTR, I had to run all the way over to the cinema, and yeah, I entered it, and I was just in time. I got in line. And while I was in line, there was a counter for buying tickets, and there were two like buying ticket women, or yeah, like ticket sellers, And I thought there was only one. I mean, everybody's lining up to the one only, and so I lined up, and then the person behind me tapped on my shoulder and was like, "Oh, there." So apparently there was a second one, so I went to the second one, and I bought a ticket for $75. And yeah, I went in there and I got everything ready, got my student ID, got my ID card to show that I'm over 18 years old. I went into the cinema and it was quite packed. There were a lot of people in there. What the fuck? So I went in there and I sat at E1. So finally at the end I got an E1 seat. And I just sat down there and just started watching the film. And beside me is a group of maybe 3 people, like E1. So to my right, it's literally the wall. And row E was fine. Like, it was exactly my eye level. And the screen was actually quite big. So, not really quite big, but not that small. So, I didn't have to like turn my head or look up in order to look at the screen. Like, it was actually perfectly eyesight, maybe a little bit to my left, but it's still fine. And there were about a group of 3 or maybe 2 people to my left, and throughout the film they were pretty silent. There were moments in the film where, I don't know, like something funny happens, even though it's not supposed to be funny in the film. But the guy next to me, to my left, was like chuckling, and there were like very climactic fight scenes, and it's like when the fight wasn't over, the guy was like, like the guy was like this, and then at some point towards the end of the film, one guy at the other side, like to my left, like 3 seats to my left, right beside the aisle in the middle, the guy was kicking the chair in front of him, I guess. And so the guy at the front suddenly turned around and was like, "They tag lan gao mei ah," which is like, "Have you fucking finished kicking?" And that was a really weird moment that interrupted the film. An oddly aggressive moment in the middle of an aggressive film. And yeah, that is all. So yeah, I'm going to review the movie tomorrow. It's going to be great. Aside from that, I also spoke to Leo a little bit. I asked him when is he going to be free after his final exams. Apparently, his final exams will end on December 18th. 18. That's a bit of a problem because I'll be leaving 7 days. In 7 days after 18th, because I leave on December 25th. And I want to go on 2 adventures with Leo. So I don't know if I have enough time to hang out with Leo or not. I actually don't know. So I'm going to ask Natalie when are her final exams over. Also, again, like I said, I wish I would be able to hang out with Natalie more than once in the next month, but I don't think that's possible because Natalie is a little bit busy. Part of me is a little pissed, but part of me is also saying that it doesn't matter. Like, if I meet Natalie once more, if I meet Natalie once less, it doesn't really matter anymore. Because, like, I'd like to say... I don't know how to say this, man. I really don't know how to say this. Other than my room is a fucking mess. It's full of cables and lines right now. Oh, god damn it. Oh, so many cables and lines. I don't want to go into a rant right now because I'm a little bit tired. But, and obviously I'm not feeling so good in the finger side of things. But, see, this is what I'm talking about. This booklet dropped onto the ground 3 times already today. And it will drop more because I just have too much. Like, because I have to go to the USA, like, I have a headset now, I have a microphone now, my mom just gave me a hard disk, and then, not real hard disk, a portable charger, and my dad bought me a hard disk. So I have all these lines and equipments, but here's the thing, man, my room doesn't have a lot of room. So I'm not supposed to have this much things, or this many things, so everything's falling apart. Like my phone stand is about to fall. It's on the edge right now. It's right on the edge. It's about to fall. So I don't know, man. I gotta clean up somehow. But yeah, it's very irritating. Oh my god. But yeah, I'd like to say that Natalie and Mary and people like them are important to me. But they cannot be. They cannot be, okay? If I believe that they are important, then I'm going to be pissed and sad for the rest of my life because I've ruined all my opportunities to hang out and get to know all these people. I mean, I know Natalie, okay? And I've hung out with Natalie for a considerable amount of times. But still, I didn't get the chance to do tons of things with Natalie, right? Like, there are tons of things that I wish I could do with Natalie. That sounds weird. But like you know, like photo taking. Like, it's not a thing people do nowadays, but back in Forms 4 and 5, people do that, and I love that shit. But I don't get the chance to do that anymore because nobody cares about that shit anymore. But I do because I'm still a kid. Or at least I still haven't enjoyed being a kid fully. Which means that I am full of missed opportunities. And same goes for Mary. Like, the idea that they are important people will piss me off. And again, I'm going to USA, so I'm going to abandon all these people. I'm not going to see any of these people for over a year. Okay? And I'm serious, because I'm not coming back in summer. Because chances are quarantine is still going to be a thing in summer, and if 21-day quarantine is a thing, I'm not going to come back. I'm not going to come back for a year. I'm not seeing any of these people for a year. A year. Not seeing Natalie for a year is fine. I've done 11 months already. But that is just mean. And also, when I go to the USA, I'm going to make friends, okay? I'm going to make tons of friends. Not only because I want to make friends and I hate being lonely, but also because I hate myself. I hate the me who is, lonely. but it's different from hating loneliness. Hating myself who's lonely is different from hating loneliness. Hating myself for being antisocial, or more like socially awkward, not exactly antisocial, socially awkward, and being a coward, which constantly reminds me of how many missed opportunities how many opportunities I've missed in the last few years. Just makes me really pissed off. So I can't really do that. I need to pretend. Even if my next life is not going to be as interesting, and the people I meet are not going to be as cool, or as fascinating, or as complicated, or deep, or layered, I'm going to pretend. Because that is the best I can do for myself. That is the best way I can serve myself. I'm going to pretend that my life is going to be interesting. Even if it's not, I'm going to at least pretend. Because otherwise, I'm just going to be forever miserable. And I don't want that. So yeah, that's that. Alright, so I'm going to clean up my room. My microphone here, I have a hard disk here, I have a portable charger here, a headset here, I have my laptop here, and then there's this box, which has been sitting here for over like 2 years or maybe 3 years. Holy fuck. How many Christmases ago was this? So obviously not 2021 because it's not happened yet. Obviously not 2020. Maybe it's 2019 Christmas. I don't know. Holy fuck. I'm gonna throw it away. It's probably expired. I'm gonna throw all of this away anyways. Also, this Lego box, which is like a gift for me about 3 years ago, or maybe 4. I haven't opened it, and I will never. And I'm using it as a phone stand instead. But this paper bag thing... Why would anyone give me something like this? I'm not even a Star Wars. It's a virtual keyboard? When was this bought? When was this bought? I don't get it. What? Alright, time now is 3:10 p.m. on November 27th. I have 28 days left in Hong Kong. Couple things. I have another cut. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I have another cut right here. And it's not as deep or as painful as this one, but I really need to apply lots of hand cream once I've healed, because my fragile hands cannot handle this. But ouch. Anyways, yeah, I had a really, really awesome, beautiful dream, and I don't remember everything from that dream, but what I remember is that I saw Mary, and it's been a long time since I've dreamt about Mary, but I saw Mary in the dream, and there's nothing in the dream but Mary and her boyfriend. I know, kind of sad. But I kind of ignored her boyfriend, and I just spoke to Mary. And I spoke to her about a myriad of things. My feelings for her, and she was really nice about it. And I told her how much I've genuinely missed her. And we had a very nice conversation about our current lives. And it was a very wholesome and very beautiful dream. If I could stay longer, I would. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna run into Mary or not on the graduation ceremony. Chances are she won't show up, because Mary's not the kind of person who would show up. But then again, you never know. Mary's very unpredictable. Um, and yeah, that is all. Yeah, I feel like even if Mary doesn't show up in the graduation dinner, the dream that I just had is already good enough as a conclusive ending. Not even an ending, it just feels like a nice epilogue. Just a dream, and that's all there is. Kind of poignant, actually. Um, Anyways, I asked, okay, so my mom is in a Bible study group, and one of the other people in the group has a daughter who also lives in Santa Monica and study there. Apparently, that daughter is way older than me and already has a husband and a son. So that's kind of funny. But we are put into a WhatsApp group, and I asked her if correction fluids are a commonly bought thing in Santa Monica, and she said probably, but it's still best if I would bring some from my home, you know. So, yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of correction fluid and buy a bunch of 0.5 millimeter zebra pens because those are the only type of pens that I enjoy using. Every other ball pen just suck ass. Like, I have a real liking towards this type of ball pens. Um, I'm gonna, I really need to make a friend from the same college. I really need to. So I'm gonna try, but I'm not 100% certain. Um, I'm gonna go to the Discord server and ask, about lemon tea. I believe I talked about this yesterday. Have I talked about this? But I spoke to Natalie a little bit. I asked her when are her exams going to end, and she said December 14th, which is still way later than I thought. And from December 14th to 25th, it is 11 days. I mean, not counting December 25th because I have to leave on that day. So it is 11 days, and that gives me a really short time frame. I mean, everybody's like, okay, Zara ends her final exams on the 17th, Leo on the 18th, and Natalie on the 14th. So Natalie's the earliest, but still, the entire first half of December, everybody's going to be busy, and I'm going to be dumb. So, yeah. So I want to have a final meal, a final hangout with Natalie, obviously, and yeah, yeah, and I spoke to her, and she said, well, we can actually grab tea next Wednesday. So if that actually comes true, it would be great. But I don't know, man. Natalie's also very unpredictable. Maybe not as unpredictable as Mary, but still. Finally, I spoke to Cedric a little bit. I just I just want to check up on him because I'm his friend, and it's been over a month since I've spoken to him, and I feel like at this point in time I should regularly like just check up on him, because that's what friends do. I mean, I get nothing out of it, he gets nothing out of it. We just do it anyways because we're kind to each other. But I spoke to Cedric about. I asked him if he did anything before he left Hong Kong after Form 4. Like visiting the places he's never been to or meeting people he's never met before. No, no, or meeting people, meeting friends for the last time. And he said no. And he said that he regretted that he didn't. So I'm kind of happy that I'm taking this very seriously and I'm spending the final days in Hong Kong as cautiously and as fruitfully as possible. I just watched a film all by myself in Hong Kong, which is really nice. And yeah. Okay, so here's the thing, man. About solo traveling. So I still have 6 places that I want to go to, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go to all of these places. I don't think I have the time. But okay, so originally I wanted to go to Tsim Sha Tsui with someone else to hang out together, of course, to visit this museum, that museum, and to visit the park. But here's the thing, man. People are busy, and if I try to squash all my solo trips in the last week, it's going to suck. I'm going to have a huge burnout. Plus the fact that I have the list videos for YouTube. So I'm gonna go for a solo Team Sajur trip, except I want to take the ferry, which is a huge issue because I don't want to take the ferry alone. I mean, I can, but I won't because it's depressing and pathetic. So I have an idea. I'm gonna still go to a solo trip in Team Sajur, but minus the ferry. And when I hang out with Leo for the final time, I will basically put 3 things together: the ferry at Team Sajur, Chungking Mansion, and Temple Street, and these 3 things. And that's basically going to be our journey. And then another one for hiking in Daimosan. And then I want to have 2 trips with Zara and Miriam, one in Dio and the Big Buddha, and then another one in Central in the middle of the frigging night because cool, I guess. and then I'll go to Chengzhou with my family. So that's 5, and that's that, and we're good. 5. It would be nice if I could have an adventure with Natalie, but I don't think Natalie is the type of person who would love an adventure. But who knows, man. Um, yeah, that is all. That is all. I'm not gonna do too much today. I have reviews to do, and yeah. All right, time now is 10:40 p.m. on November 27th. So right now it is actually way later than I had intended now to be. So yeah, I had dinner. My younger cousin came over, and he's leaving tomorrow. He will be taking a plane flight to UK tomorrow, and will be studying there for about half a year. And I won't be able to see him for a long time. Actually, I will, but my brother will not see him for a long time, for at least half a year, and I won't see him for a month. And a month later, he's gonna go to Vancouver probably, so I may see him then. But yeah, everybody's leaving, and yeah, we said goodbye, and it's supposed to be like this very emotional goodbye, but I'm gonna be honest here, I feel nothing. I don't feel anything anymore. It's almost like I've embraced the idea of death, except it's not really death. It's the idea that everybody's leaving. Like, I have to abandon everyone. Like, Natalie, Leo, Pink. Also, my younger cousin followed me on Instagram, and he's been following me for a while already. And he found Leo, and he followed him because he saw him in a photo a long time ago and laughed at him for how he looked. So he followed Leo, and I told him that Leo is a Chad because Leo has a girlfriend, and it's Pink. And my younger cousin said Leo doesn't have great taste in women, but I said, well, the history is quite complicated, so there's that. But yeah, anyways, I didn't do anything. So for 3 days straight, I didn't do any homework for college, which is a great thing, but also a bad thing because now I feel a little scared that I'm supposed to be doing something. It feels wrong. I didn't do any homework for 3 days straight. It feels wrong. It feels like I'm doing something wrong. I feel like I'm gonna have to check, like, am I missing anything? Am I supposed to do something today? Like, I'm gonna check. But yeah, regardless, it is what it is. So right now I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna film my Minecraft World Tour. I'm gonna upload that tomorrow. I'm gonna edit Korea. I'm gonna watch Pulp Fiction, and then I'm gonna go to bed. And that's it for today. Nothing else. I continue to speak to Okay, so the mom's friend's daughter group chat. It was a group chat. Me, my mom, my mom's friend, and my mom's friend's daughter is there, who has a husband and kids, or maybe just a kid. I don't know. But yeah, I asked her if A4 blank white paper is common, and if Vita lemon tea is also commonly bought. And her mom, I don't know how old her mom is, but since she's already a grandmother, she's probably 50 something, 60 something years old. I don't know. Maybe even 70 something years old. But she's like, well, Vita lemon tea is too sweet for you. It's not healthy. So she's got to be old. That's a very old people thing to say. And yeah, and then she subsequently told me how to use the clock app in my phone, saying that apparently there's this crazy new feature where you can use the clock app to check what is the time now in other cities. Oh my god, holy shit, amazing feature. I totally only knew about this like 10 minutes ago. Oh my god. So technology has gone so far that you can tell what the time now in another country is. Holy shit. So yeah, I really have nothing to say, man. I really have nothing to say. I'm gonna be respectful, but god damn. So I'm gonna ask something similar in the Discord chat in the Discord server, asking them if Vita lemon tea is available. And yeah, I'm gonna be preparing a lot for the USA. I'm gonna consider finding a gym and go to a gym. It's not super important, but I feel like as far as keeping up my health goes, as far as building muscle mass goes, I have to go there. And then mosquitoes. I actually have no idea if mosquitoes exist in Los Angeles or not. I need to check. And yeah, that is all. I'm gonna prepare, but then again, I'm gonna try my very best to not over prepare, because I want to go there and I don't want to plan anything. I don't want to have anything prepared. So, um, yeah, this is gonna be interesting, I guess. 12-hour flight. I have to wear a mask throughout the entirety of a flight, which is scary because it's 12 hours of wearing masks. And I assume that by the time we arrive at San Francisco airport, we have to keep our masks on unless we're in a very secluded spot in the airport. But it's an airport. A lot of people go there. So how the hell am I going to wear a mask for 14, 15 hours straight and not have my ears be sore? I mean, I've worn masks for a long time before, but that's like 6, 7 hours. Um, this is more than that. This is you know, like, so yeah, I really don't know how am I gonna handle it. But yeah, that's all for today. That's all for today. That's all for today. I'm gonna go to my mom's friend's place again tomorrow. Hopefully for the final time. So my mom has several friends, obviously. I'm going to her rich friend's place tomorrow for the final time. Hopefully in my entire life, because I really don't want to go back there. Yeah, they're rich. I get it. They have good food. They have like lots of like they play jazz music during dinner. Like yeah, whatever. I don't want to go there again. Okay. So hopefully tomorrow's the final time, and yeah. That's all for today. I'm gonna try and ask Leo, Zara, Miriam, and Natalie when are they free so that I can better consolidate my schedule. But yeah, that's all. Hopefully, I'm gonna have a good, feasible, plausible schedule to work with for December, and that's all. All right. Time now is 1:24 p.m. on November 28th. I am 27 days away from leaving. Yeah, a couple of things. First of all, yesterday after I watched Pulp Fiction, I took a shower and and after I left the shower and I looked at the clock, it's already 4:50 a.m. What? What? So yeah, unfortunately I went to bed at around 5, and that is like the latest I've ever gone to bed at. I really want to um go earlier. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, that's that. Nothing else happened. I had a couple dreams, but none of them are like memorable. I don't remember them. And that is all. So at around 4 p.m. later, I'm gonna to go out to my mom's friend's place. I'm gonna bring a laptop there. I'm just gonna sit there and listen to music for 9 hours straight. It's gonna be great. Um, Before that, I'm gonna make a movie review of Pulp Fiction. I'm gonna edit a world tour thing, and that's all for today. So I kind of want to initiate conversation at the Discord server. Originally, I planned to just straight up ask out loud in front of 30 something people if Vita lemon tea is a common thing in LA. But then I looked back at what I wanted to write, and I was like, hold on, that sounds stupid. It just it just seems stupid that that you know that I would do that. That I that I'd say that I would say in front of like 30 something people. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's still a lot. 30 something people, and ask them if lemon tea is available. And the fact that over half of the people there aren't even Hong Kongers. So yeah, whoopsie daisies. I'm not going to do that. So um I don't know. I need to figure out a way to initiate conversation and make at least one friend before I arrive there. I need to make at least one friend. I need to. And all by myself. No need my mom's help. Well, I'm 19 fucking years old. I don't need my mom's help to make friends, okay? Finally, yeah, I'm gonna speak to Miriam and Leo, and Pink actually, and ask them when are they free and stuff, and see if I could, continue writing my schedule, and that's all for today. I just had breakfast. Not really, but the breakfast is basically deep fried bananas, which is usually very tasty. But my helper mixed some jackfruit into it, and God, it was disgusting. I ate a little bit of it and I wanted to throw up, and so I just stopped. So I'm just gonna review a movie now. Screw it. Alright, time now is 12:16 a.m. after midnight on November 29th. My mom said we would return home at around 10, so that basically means 11:30. So at around 11:30 I came back home and I took a shower and now I'm here. And I tried, so I had to so on December 1st I actually have to do a psychology exam, and I have 3 chapters to read. 2 for the exam, but 1 that I should have read already, but I actually didn't completely read it. So I wanted to read it in my mom's friend's place today, except it's too noisy for me to focus. So I have to read it now, except it's already fucking 12:17 a.m. already. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to read the textbook, and then I'm gonna watch a couple episodes of House of Cards, and then that's it for today. I'm also gonna edit Korea videos. So I spoke to a lot of people today. And by a lot of people I mean about, okay, minus the people in real life, like my mom's friends. I spoke to Miriam, Pink, and Cedric. So I and Miriam talked a little bit about future plans. When is everyone free? I asked Miriam when are her exams going to end. Her exams are going to end on December 17th, the same date as Zara. And I told her that my exams will end on the 19th, but we can still hang out on the 17th. It's totally fine because I would rather hang out with my friends for the last chance, probably ever, than to just bury myself in my bedroom and study. Okay, I would rather do that. B, American exams are easy as hell, so I don't need to study all that much. C, fuck, why is my hair so fucking ugly? Like, I don't know why. Like, even though it's like going forward, it's not really making a shade, or bangs, whatever you call them. Not really bangs, shade. I don't know, but it's kind of ugly. It was ugly this morning, and now it is ugly again in a different way. But anyways, I spoke to Pink. I asked her when will her exams finish, and she said December 21st, which is super late because by that day, I will only have 22nd, 23rd, and 24th to have dinner with Pink. So, gotta pick a day. Gotta pick a day. So I'm gonna have an adventure with Leo, hopefully a couple of adventures with Leo before that day, hopefully. But at the same time, Pink also asked me if I wanted to watch Anita, which is another Hong Kong movie that I low-key want to watch, but only low-key. If I don't watch it, it's fine, because I know it's gonna be bad anyways, or mediocre. And but Pink asked me if I want to watch that, and I'm like, yeah, but what day though? So there is that. Also, I wanted to ask Miriam and Zara for more information about which 2 days do we want to, go for an adventure. But then I don't want to push them, and besides, I will be meeting them next Sunday in the graduation ceremony. Speaking of the graduation ceremony, I need to wear a suit, and there's no way in hell am I going to wear that suit that I bought for graduation dinner, because that suit is too fancy. So I gotta wear something really plain and simple. Black suit, white shirt, that's that. And the only solution is my dad. My dad's gonna lend me her suits, except maybe it's not the right size, so I don't really know what the fuck should I do. Finally, Cedric spoke to me, and so I told Cedric about the time I and Natalie went to Pizza Express on August 7th this year, and how we just stared into the air in silence And even though it seems awkward, but actually it was a very beautiful moment in my opinion. And I and Cedric continue to talk about life, because I seldom talk to people about deep things nowadays because we're all grown ups. We don't talk deep things anymore. We're realistic about everything. But I feel like Cedric is an expert when it comes to abandoning social life and feeling alone because Cedric is literally in the UK right now with little to no friends, even though he has a few friends right now. But still, Cedric knows this feeling. So I spoke to Cedric, and yeah, it was a fine conversation, I guess. Cedric said that he basically doesn't care about social life, nor his legacy, nor does he care about what he's gonna do for the rest of his life. Like, he just has no feelings for his life at all. And I kind of feel that. Like, I kind of feel the same way for myself, except I refuse to go there. Like, I know that at this point in life, given that for over 500 days I have pretty much lost contact with most of the people I used to know, like, my life also feels completely meaningless and pointless. Not because I hate myself or anything, but it really is pointless, given how people come and go, born and die. I've said that many times already, but I refuse to go there and I try my best to have a more positive mindset, albeit a false hope. I still try my best. So there's that. I don't have a lot of time now, and yay. Alright, hey guys, what's up? Time now is 4:04 p.m. on November 29th. I know it's quite late. Yesterday I actually did fall asleep a little earlier, and by a little I mean a very, very slight little. I went to bed at around 4:15 a.m. And at around 7 I woke up naturally, and I felt kind of uncomfortable, so I wanted to go to the bathroom, except my mom's in the bathroom, which is not really the first time, but it's I'm just happy that it's not my dad in the bathroom. It's my mom. So I waited about 9 minutes, and then I went to the bathroom, went back to bed, and then afterwards I continued to sleep, and all the way until 2 p.m. So at around 2 p.m. I woke up. I had breakfast, a cinnamon roll, and then afterwards I have Spanish homework. I finished the Spanish homework. I went back out and have lunch, and now I'm here, and it is already 4:05 p.m. So, a couple things actually. Yeah, I have homework to do. I don't know why, but the last 3 days feel like Sundays because of Thanksgiving, so I didn't do any homework and it just feels wrong. But now I finally have homework again, so I need to actually do them. And, second of all, so as far as my plan as to what I'm gonna do, so 26 days left, obviously. If you can't see the title right here, I can help by boop. You may see it better now, but 26 days left. So what I'm gonna do with only 26 days left, a few things. First of all, today I'm gonna stay at home entirely because I have homework to do. Tonight I have Spanish class. I need to play Minecraft once for the last time. So there's that. Right, so tomorrow it's going to be November 30th, and I'm going to go out for a jog and a workout. Because it's been a while since I've wanted to do a jog and a workout because I feel fat, so I gotta do that. So that is that. And in my YouTube schedule it says November 31st, but that doesn't exist. So rip. So then it's December 1st. That is a Wednesday. If Natalie asks me out to have like a tea with her on a Wednesday, that would be great. Even though on a Wednesday I supposedly have a lot of homework, and I actually have psychology exam on that day, do I? Shoot. But yeah, we'll see. But on a Thursday, December 2nd, I should be pretty free on that day, so I'm gonna go for a solo trip. Probably my final solo trip of the year, and also my final solo trip in Hong Kong for at least a long time. And I would be going to Tsimshaja, and I would be entering some museums. I would check the opening hours, the admission fees, and I'm just gonna go into them alone. I know it's pathetic, but just gotta do it. And then, that's December 2nd. December, and then for the rest of the week, I don't know what's gonna happen, but everybody's probably gonna be super busy. On December 7th, I'm going to. So on December 2nd, I'm gonna go to Team Sancho. On the 4th, or maybe the 5th, I'm gonna have another workout session. Probably on the 7th, I'm gonna do a convenience store haul. I'm gonna go to convenience stores and just do a haul there, essentially. And then on the 10th at night, 9 p.m., I'm gonna go to Yaomade and watch Drive My Car by Hamaguchi Ryusuke, which is going to be really cool. Okay, oh, I forgot to mention that December 4th, I have a graduation ceremony, so I can't really go anywhere on December 4th, nor will I make any YouTube videos on the 4th, nor do I think I'll make any on the 5th, because I would probably be really depressed afterwards. But there's that. On the, okay, next up, probably on December 17th. So I'm going to start packing and I'm going to start buying stuff for the final time. So I'm going to buy pens, correction fluids, A4 papers. I'm going to prepare everything. I'm going to start packing. I'm also going to at the same time study for my final exams. And then on the 17th, I hopefully can hang out with Zara and Miriam at Central at night. And then on December 20th, hopefully I can go hiking with Leo. And on the 22nd, I'm going to have a trip to Chengzhou with my family, a final family trip. And then afterwards, on the 24th, I'm going to have my final leave. I'm going to leave for the final time. Oh, on December 23rd, okay, on December 19th, I have to go to my mom's friend's place, another friend's place, but still the same friend group, for a final meal with my mom's friends, which is like, I don't look forward to it, but I have no choice. On December 23rd at night, I need to go for a COVID check because I have to leave the flight, blah blah. And then on December 24th, again, final day, final location. I'm going to go to the seaside, watch the sunset, make a nice video about it, go back home, take a shower, have dinner, edit the final video, and then pack all my things and leave. And on December 25th, I will leave. And that is that, which is very depressing now that I've arrived at that point. But yeah, that's basically the following 26 days. It's still very daunting to me. It's still very, I'm still very much unprepared. But yeah, it is what it is. So I have quite a few things to do. I have psychology textbook that I haven't finished reading. That goddamn chapter, it's so fucking boring. So psychology textbook, I have Spanish homework, I have math homework as well, so I'm going to do all that, but before that, I'm going to go film a Me Around the World video, and, yeah, and then, so Me Around the World video, homework, Minecraft, House of Cards, because I haven't finished watching it, and more homework, dinner, and then I'll, edit Minecraft, and, more homework, and then I'll watch Yojimbo, and then I'll go to Spanish class, and that's it. And during Spanish class, I'll edit my Korea video, because I just don't have any other time. So, yeah, man, I just have so much to do. It's a little bit scary. And that's all. I don't know why, but I really want to see Natalie. Like, again, I always think to myself, why have I never fallen in love with Natalie? Because it would make a lot of sense. Like, Natalie's just really my type, minus being athletic. Like, if Natalie is an athletic girl, like, then she would be 100% my type. And if she's a nicer person, that is. But still, you know, I wouldn't mind. But then again, I never actually fell in love with her. So I don't know what's wrong with her, bro. What's wrong with her? Like, I've been her friend for 6 years now. And I've never fallen in love with her. I don't know why. So that's that. Like I don't know, she's still like the kind of person who, like, if I go through LinkedIn, I could actually find her profile, and when I see her profile, I would just try to look away. Like, because it's like seeing a haunting face again, like someone I used to know. It's a little creepy, I have to say. But then again, I want to see her and speak to her. And she seems like a very simple-minded person nowadays, as per everybody, so I don't know. But yeah, these are my final 26 days. Alright, so time now is 11:34 p.m. on November 29th. I have finished my Minecraft survival series that I've been doing for over a year and 3 months. So there is that. I also have like no time at all. So I actually did uh, almost everything I wanted to do, despite how impossible it is. So I wanted to do all the Spanish homework, the math homework, and my psychology homework, and obviously I didn't have a lot of time. So I actually did finish a psychology chapter, still two more to go. I did finish all the Spanish homework. I didn't do the math homework yet. I still haven't edited the Minecraft episode 100 yet. I still haven't edited Korea. I still haven't edited Thoughts Update. And I need to watch Yojimbo like right now. So I'm still super busy, so I'm not gonna talk much. I and Leo spoke a little bit because there's this new variant to the COVID called Omicron. So it's an issue, and I hope that I don't get the Omicron when I arrive in the USA. That would be the end of the world. I may die. I don't know. Hopefully I don't. Um, and then yeah, that's all. I don't even have time to listen to music for the album review tomorrow. Oh my god. Um, what else? What else? What else? There's nothing else to talk about. I filmed and edited the Me Around the World video. Um, yeah, I really have no time. Good days. Alright, time now is 2:29 p.m. on November 30th. It's the last day of November, and yeah, and yeah, time flies. Time flies. I realized the first half of November went by super fast, and then the second half is a little slower because I'm really, really counting my final days, and because I'm literally counting down every single day, I'm really careful what I do every single day because I plan out everything. It just makes time feel a little bit slower. Um, anyways, yeah, 25 days left. 25 days, 25 days. Gonna start off today. I'm gonna go jogging. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go jogging first, and then I'm gonna go work out because jogging is more important. I have 25 days left, and I'd like to lose a little weight first because I feel fat, and while I'm not particularly muscular now. In fact, this morning I had a dream where I'm insecure about my masculinity. Fuck. Like in the dream, I looked at my own reflection in the glass and I saw how skinny I am. Or I think I was looking at a mirror, but I was looking at a reflection and I saw how skinny I am. And I thought I didn't act masculine enough, which is bad. It's a bad sign when you dream about shit like this. So, yeah. But in real life, consciously, I don't really mind acting a little girly from time to time, showing my femininity from time to time. That is totally a-okay. It's all just a part of one's style. But, yeah, it's still important that, I get a little more fit and in shape before I arrive. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna prioritize jogging over working out from here on out. I'm gonna probably have two more workout sessions, one today and one a little bit later. And I know that's not a lot, but it is what it is. Also, as you can see, my lips are rather red right now because I just had spicy noodles for breakfast. So, rips. So the math homework I have to do before 4 p.m. Except I just received an email from the professor saying that he postponed the date of submission. So that's that. But I can still do it before 4 p.m. It's still fine. It's still totally fine. Zara randomly spoke to me saying that I should consider making video games, which is a really weird thing to say because I don't think she's a gamer. I don't know why would she randomly say shit like that. Nor am I a gamer, so I don't know what's that. Natalie, so Natalie yesterday texted me So are we on for Wednesday? Which is so friggin' like, I want to say exciting, but more so unreal. It's like, what? Natalie's free? Natalie's free? I can hang out with her? What? What? So, yeah, Natalie's like, are you free on Wednesday? And I'm like, no, are you on for Wednesday? Are you on, baby? Are you on? And I'm like, yeah, except here's the thing, man. I have a psychology exam on December 1st or December 2nd before 4 p.m. So, um, um, yeah, you know how it is with psychology exams. I have to really try hard. I have to think long and hard for every single question. Okay, I have to really read the textbook, like seriously read it carefully. So I'm a little worried. But and then I told that to Natalie, and Natalie said, "Well, I have exams every day." Yeah, I said, well, we can have tea and then we can study together. I can bring my laptop with me and I could show her my cool ass laptop. And yeah, that's all actually. And besides, it's actually a good idea to take the exam on Thursday rather than Wednesday, because on Wednesday I'm gonna have to wake up early for math class and I'm not going to be in the right mindset. I'm going to feel sleepy and tired. And feeling sleepy while being in an exam is a terrible idea. So let's not do that. Yeah, that goes today. I'm going to upload 3 videos, hopefully. I'm really running out of time. And yeah, that is all. That is all. That is all. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Natalie tomorrow. And Natalie said she has tuition tomorrow to teach in Saiwan-ho, which is near my place. So there's that. I mean, I really wish that I get the chance to teach people for HKTA and get money, but I'm afraid that's not possible anymore. Plus, I'm actually a little bit thankful that I don't have the job right now, because if I do have a job right now, I would just be super duper busy out of my mind, given that there's still so many places I want to go. But yeah, it's kind of a lame thing that a 19-year-old had never dated anyone or had been employed at all. So, I mean, I don't, again, that summer job with my mom, I don't count that. That $225 substitution thing with Natalie, I don't count that. Yeah, that's all. Alright, time now is about 6:45 p.m. and it's a mistake wearing short-sleeved because it's actually pretty fucking cold and windy right now. So I'm gonna run for, I think, at least 2 laps. If I'm already too tired by then, Jesus Christ, it's so windy. It's actually kind of fucking cold. I may get a cold from this. I'm gonna run 2 laps, and if I'm already super tired, then I'm gonna start working out. But I'm gonna run first. I'm gonna go jogging first. So 2 laps, and then because of the running, I would probably already be pretty tired by then. So afterwards, I'm gonna do 40 push-ups, 40 sit-ups, and I'm not gonna do any jumps. And yikes, Jesus Christ. That's all. That's all. Alright, so time now is 10:23 p.m. on November 30th, and yeah, nothing important happened today. I did go down and jog and work out, and yeah, I did run a couple laps, and I was already very, very tired very fast, and so I decided to do sit-ups, and I did do 40 sit-ups, and I did 20 push-ups. I don't know why, but my left elbow is beginning to hurt again whenever I do push-ups. I don't know why. I think it's a tendon thing. Meanwhile, while I was doing push-ups, there's a woman with a Chinese accent, with a Mandarin accent, on the sit-up bench. So I had to wait for her to finish doing her sit-ups until I do mine for another 20, because I don't do 40 all at once. I do 20 sit-ups, 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups. But I had to wait for her, and then afterwards I just kind of gave up, and I went home, and had dinner, and now I'm here, and I still have math homework and psychology homework, and then I have to edit a couple videos. I'm very busy. I don't have time right now. And then, of course, for the 5th or 6th or maybe even 7th time, the acrylic USB fell down from this to this. And as you can tell, again, I'm so fucking happy, guys. I'm so fucking happy. Again, my second finger, my eat finger again, my eating finger again. I don't know what's the English name for this finger, but I'm gonna call it eating finger. My fucking right hand eating finger again. You know what? If I get prickled and I bleed, that's fine. It could be the thumb, it could be the middle finger. This finger again, I cut myself on this finger 4 times. 4 times in a row. Within 2 weeks. On the same finger. 2 weeks. Or maybe 2.5 or 3, I don't know. But 4 times, for 4 times I've ever had injured myself. It is a cut on my right hand eating finger, especially the tip. 4 times in a row. I cut myself at the same spot 4 fucking times. I'm happy this time it's not the shower head, because for the first 3 times it's the shower head. But goddamn, I'm gonna meet Natalie tomorrow, okay? And I know being injured while meeting Natalie is fine, but I wish I could just feel more comfortable while meeting her. This is fucking not fine. It has to magically heal tomorrow, otherwise I'm gonna punch a wall or something, okay? And I'm also in the middle of a math homework, and I'm not gonna say it's difficult because it's not, but it's very confusing. So this is taking way more time than I'm supposed to. And I still have an entire fucking psychology chapter to read. That, and then I have to edit videos. I want to edit Korea, but more importantly I have to edit Sha Tin. And then afterwards there's that. You've got to be kidding. You've got to, and it's bleeding a lot too. Another good thing is that band-aids exist in the fucking household right now. But Jesus fucking Christ, I have to injure myself on the same finger 4 fucking times in a row. So, I really have to clear this shit. So, right here, there are like 3 manual books. Alright, 3 manuals to, like, 1 to those AirPods, 1 to maybe this thing, 1 to maybe that thing. I don't know, but I have to put them away. It's a frigging mess, and I swear to God, if I get a 5th time, I can't injure myself on the same exact spot for the 5th time in a row. Okay? This is unacceptable. This is fucking unacceptable.